I just walked and picked some flowers. They weren't flowers actually. They were like branches of trees with some really good red, really popping red. Um, I usually don't like reds, but like Christmas is red, so I'm drying them to hang. I also picked some lavender. I want to pick more, but I have to go ask. I'm thinking about like knocking on the door. I think it's like an older home, like a historic home, and she has this beautiful garden. So I'm thinking about asking her if I can harvest her lavender and like hang it in my house, like in my apartment. I just do that. I like drying flowers and stuff. I don't have money to buy flowers right now, so I'm picking. um, anyways, I've contacted my family to see if they will allow me to get my winter clothes. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. It's getting colder. I want my winter clothes. If anyone knows my family, maybe you can help them or help me get into my storage unit so I can. I accidentally bleached some of my good clothes. Like there's like bleach stains. I don't like walking around with bleach stains on my clothes. Some of my sweaters and shit. Whatever. I'm doing my best here. Isaiah House and the board did an assessment on me a week and a half ago or so. I'm waiting to hear back. I think that they think I have schizophrenia, and I just don't do the DSM thing. Like, I think everything is based in trauma, early childhood trauma, like, so whatever. That's just my, like, theory, and the way I am a counselor and therapist. If I hear someone's been raped, if I hear someone's been sex trafficked, molested by their father, any of that, it's PTSD. Or the DSM-5 hasn't even, like TR, the newest one, hasn't even recognized CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, that what I've been trying to describe to all of you, which is that daily dig, daily bullying, daily critical, daily shame. That's what I have. I didn't know it. My parents, we didn't know it. It's just our dynamic. Like, people don't, when they know better, they do better, I happened to get out. I was lucky. I went to AA and like therapy and stuff. So I learned a new way of life. I urged them to go to Al-Anon. They did not. I urged them to go to therapy. They would not. Maybe now they will. I hope they will. Who knows? They think like I'm manipulating, like they think that I'm like changing. It's like people think and learn from their mistakes and grow. That is how people don't stay stuck like the same person. Like that is all a part of aging and growing up. Like, and they don't understand that, which is just wild to me. Because I've just read a bunch of books on human development over the lifespan, childhood development in particular, over the lifespan, or like over the first few years. In my undergrad, we didn't focus on early ed, we focused on 5 through like 13. Pretty hardcore. I also studied the pubescent and teenage years pretty thoroughly. So like I get what's happening. I kind of had like my own, like, over the past 2 years, I've kind of had my own like teenage years that I never was able to fully flesh out, and now I feel like a complete kind of person. Anyways, I'm sorry if my videos are hard for you to watch. I've been growing over the past 2 years in documenting my experience being an anti-fascist proudly, which just means an American. An American, like, who wants good for other people. It's anchored in sort of socialism. I know that word scares you too, but it's like I want I want everyone to be whole, happy, and healthy. If I want it for myself and my family, but not just for myself. Like, that's selfish to me. I want it for everyone. I want peace, shelter, serenity, calm bodies, calm minds, peaceful minds. I want people to be working a full-time job that they enjoy, or not, and like be able to stay with their home with their kids and like raise their kids if they choose not to send them to school or like homeschool. I want all people to have options, not just people with money. It's like kind of unfair. And my family raised us, there are 4 of us, so it's like everything had to be exactly fair. Like, fair. When we were, like, my parents raised us really well. We had, an issue. My mom had a daycare. She was like a smart businesswoman, my mom, in the 90s. She had a daycare, and my dad was doing his computer science stuff. And we had an issue, and they sat us down and talked to everyone, like very clearly and directly about what happened. And then there was just no one, it's like they didn't know to communicate about it more, or like check in about it, or check in about like, and it was like no big deal. It's no big deal because it happens to us therapists know it happens to many people, situations like that. And especially with growing boys. God, it's terrible. Kids are just kids. Kids don't know. That's why you teach them. And my parents directed us well. Like they're like, okay, okay. And we got into Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. My parents are really good people. Like, yeah. It just became me and I found alcohol, so I became the scapegoat. And I was just this bad girl. And I kept trying to kill myself. Gosh, it's terrible. And I put them through hell for many years, and they're still in that hell with me. But I've done amends and moved on, So I just wish that they would, for their own sake, kind of process me, maybe. Like, look at me clearly, like what it's been like for me. It's been hard for me. It's been sad and lonely for me to be celibate and raising a daughter, and I chose not to be with her father because he was abusive. And then I maybe tried to have a relationship with a man. I didn't know Joe Barry was a sex addict. Like, he just hugged me, and I liked being hugged. And like, he liked my jokes, and he listened to me and shit. I don't know. So, this is me, your cognitive assessment, emotional assessment for today. It's Sunday, October, I don't know. I just walked down to the Jazz Fest, and I was like, why don't we have a blues festival? Like, if there was a blues festival, it'd be so cool. I'm really into 1930s anti-fascist work, like what they did in the 1930s in the underground, anti-fascism, like people making, they had meetings, and they would have public speakers, people being like, yeah, it was cool back then. We were trying to fight against the elite millionaire class, the people who with money. We were good people. It's American. It's very American to protest. Please look at our history. That is why America was founded. That is very American. I created the pseudonym Anarchist Abby to kind of be a counterweight to Donald Trump politically, publicly, to see if we could find some balance between good and evil, billionaire class, poor in the world. This has been a body of work over 2 years, so maybe look at it. It's like I'm writing every day. I just don't have, it's like this is faster. This is easier for me than typing because of my thinking is very fast. Like I'm pretty quick. I'm really rather smart. I've read a lot. Anyways, bye.